Alright, so I'm going to show you how to use bitext2tmx to create a TMX file. So I've already opened up my files, and you can see that my source text here has been put into different segments. My target text over here hasn't. So sometimes that happens, but all I need to do is check my source text segments and make sure that they are exactly how I want them to be. Just from looking at this, I can see that my title here has been added into another segment, so I can use the split button to separate that down into two different segments. My split button will split exactly wherever my cursor is. So you can see right there, it would split there. If I press join, it will join it back up with the segment below it. If I press delete, it will get rid of that entirely. And while I'm looking at this source text, I could also go over here and I could split my target segment as well that's lined up with it. But I'll go ahead and go through my source segments first to make sure that they're right. Here I've got some bullet points added in to this segment, so I can go ahead here and split them off. Keep looking. Alright, we've got a word right in front of our bullet point, so we can split that off. Now I've got a segment with just one word in it. And if I go to the segment before it and press join, that shoots that and right there. Alright, keep looking. Here we have stay off roads. I'm going to split that off into a segment. And now if I check these ones, I think they're all on their own. Alright, this is my source text completely segmented into however I want. You could do it differently if you wanted to. If you wanted to have shorter segments for your translation memory, then you could come in and say, I don't know, go ahead and split off there and have winter storms create a higher risk of car accidents. Or you can have a longer one. Up to you. Now I have to come over here and take a look at my target texts and make them match up. So, come here and I can start splitting off my bullet points. I want each bullet point to match up with the same bullet point in the source text. Just come here, start splitting them off. Okay, now I don't have another bullet point except for one here, but there's this period here. So this bullet point ends here, and then I have an introductory statement for the next set. So I can split that off there. That's all of this half segmented. Can come up here, click on this, and I can complete this segmentation in the first half. Let's see here, go ahead, click there. Over here, another sentence. Over here, this is the title. All right. Now I can go ahead and compare these segments by clicking on it and looking at the source and target windows and seeing that they are the same. And once I have gone through on all of those and checked, I can see that they're right. If I have any blank rows, I can click here and click to delete any blank rows to cinch things up a little bit. If there's anything that shouldn't be there, I can delete, or if I decide I want to have bigger segments, I can join. If I want smaller, I can go and separate them again with split. But once I see that everything's how I want it to be, I go over here, click Save As, and save, and that will save my file as a TMX, and I can go ahead and use that on any CAT tool I want.